So my friend Viking and I share this Minecraft world, right? But we can't talk about it to each other. Like there's this really big hourglass and it takes about a month to flip. And when it does, one of us goes to sleep and the other wakes up. So we're never awake at the same time. And we've been doing this for about a year now, and despite almost never having a face-to-face conversation, we've done a pretty good job of figuring out how to work together. But man, after this month, I'm not sure how much longer that's gonna last. We're awake once I return your boats. Enjoy. They were clogging the pond. Fair enough. Oh my god, the hot potato. Viking, you thought you were being sneaky, huh? Well, it's good to be awake again in the Everwake. I wonder what Viking's been up to. Is the man in his bed? Oh, no, he's not. Well, that's interesting. I wonder where he's at. Oh, he's right here. Why are you sleeping up here? Sassy spot little... Oh, we're starting this episode on a bit of a somber note. This was Viking's real-life childhood cat that unfortunately passed away last month. The cat's name was Sassy, and apparently they love taking naps right next to a space heater. I'm sure Viking's gonna watch this episode, so everybody go show some love and support for him in the comments, okay? Ooh. Oh, that's right, I asked him to redecorate the lobby. Oh my gosh, he knocked it out of the park. Look at this. Dang, the vibes are immaculate. Hi Josh, I did it. And now we have lots of shelves and bookshelves for our trophies and memorable items. Let's add them as the world continues. Also, he's hidden. Your turn. He's talking about the hot potato. Already been found, bud. And I still don't know what this is all about. Let's go see if Viking has left a journal for us. Ooh, it looks like he has. Yoink. I forgot to start this till I was already 10 days in, ... Well, things I've already done. Framed the Everwake. Oh, in the map cave. Interesting. Viking, it sounds like you did a lot this month. I want to have a look around. So he framed the Everwake, huh? Oh, he literally built a frame. Dude, he put a big inn. Oh, what the heck? There's like pretty details all over. Hold on, that's crazy. Wait, we gotta go look at this. Oh my god. Good grief. This is a big build. You know what? This is a good moment. I've been wanting to try using Voxy on the Everwake now, which means I'm gonna have to change shader packs, so hopefully he'll bear with the change in aesthetics. Let's try it real quick. Oh my god. I think that was worth it. You can see almost everywhere we've ever been on the Everwake. Look, there's the creeper farm, there's the survival island, there's the clock tower, and there's my skyblock. Yeah, the shaders aren't quite as good, but I think it's worth it, because this is so cool. Transition. So, I got a little confession to make. No, it isn't my recently balded nog. I, might have joined a cult. So during my last cycle, I did a giant challenge trying to farm 127,000 beets, which is what this whole farm is for. For a bunch of reasons, none of that ended up making it into the video, but you can still go check out the VODs if you're interested. But while I was doing that, something was happening in the background, and it's a very tall tower of boats. And if you've ever tuned into one of my streams, you know exactly what boats are all about. That's right, folks. The boat cult is officially going mainstream. Why, you might ask? Blue, literally called Blue Haven. This is a meeting spot for the Bluminati. All I've been trying to do since day one is fill this world with beautiful builds. But Viking, all he's ever wanted is to turn it all blue. This blue has become mental illness, and insanity loves company. So I swear, by the end of this cycle, the cult of the boat shall arise. Oh god, there's phantoms already. Let's just get started. Now, I haven't started that many cults in my time, but I do know that the first thing every cult should have is a temple. I didn't want to build in the ocean because that's kind of a huge hassle, but it is a temple of boat. Like, it should be in the water. And that's all I had written to say. The time lapse isn't over yet. Hey, that's pretty. Very serious cult. I should stop talking now. Okay, goodbye. Folks, welcome to the Temple of Boat. This place was a crazy grind to build, but it was totally worth it. This place isn't just for looks. This is the first step to unleashing the boatpocalypse. But we can't do that until we've stacked boats all the way up to here, starting from all the way down there. By paying the boat tithe on stream, we'll stack the boats one at a time, getting ever closer to fulfilling our grand ambitions. Wow, it really is a cult, complete with a thinly veiled fundraising technique. Now, of course, it's still early days. We still have a long ways to go, but I think the boat cult will take Everwake to some very interesting places in the future. Now, with all that said, the boat cult isn't the only thing I want to do this month. This is my favorite viewpoint in all the Everwake. There's just one problem with it. Look, I love the Happy Gas, but if I have to keep listening to their sounds, I'm gonna burn this world to the ground. So either I build them a proper home or they die a very painful death. I know which one I prefer. So it looks like they're about 4 blocks tall and they're cubes, so they need a 4x4x4 area. Now I just need to find a good spot where they won't be screaming in my ears all day. This cliff face seems pretty good, right? Up by my old starter house? Alright, so I've dug out 2 4x4x4 areas. I do love that Happy Gas are so blocky. It's really satisfying to slide them in and out of perfectly shaped garage doors.
The arch.
You guessed it.
The arch.
It goes in the square hole.
So now we gotta actually build the thing, and I think because we're in a savanna biome, acacia is gonna be the only way to go. Unfortunately, somehow I don't have any acacia in storage, so this is my life now. Well, aesthetically, it's done. I still need to add a way to lock them inside, though. I'm thinking I'll just put some pistons in the ground here and wire it up so you can activate it before dismounting the ghasts. We just fly in and pull the lever. Oh. Oh, it's perfect. Oh my gosh, yes. And I can finally enjoy my favorite viewpoint in peace again. Thank God. But wait, there's more. Viking did an absolutely wonderful job with this lobby, and he asked me to do just a couple things to finish it up. He made these really nice banners themed after himself, and he left a spot on the other side for me to make my own. To be honest though, I could count the number of times I've done banner art on one hand, so this might not go very well. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna puke. Okay, I think I got a design I like. Boom, boom, boom. What do you think? It's supposed to be like my profile picture, like a lightning bolt? All things considered, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, Viking also asked me to do something with this back wall, and it took me a little bit to figure it out. But after some thought, I think I got just the thing. You know, I was quite nervous that I couldn't do the logo justice at this scale, and honestly, it came out way better than I could have possibly hoped. I actually liked it so much that I decided to put it on the outside of the clock tower as well. It just works, doesn't it? Like, not to glaze myself, I wasn't sure going into this, so I'm quite happy with it. And now that I've gotten through all my chores, there's something I've let sit on the back burner a little bit too long, and it's kind of driving me nuts. You remember this? Last month, Viking left me this key, but he didn't tell me what it was for? He did leave me some hints though. So in his journal that he left, he mentions that he spent a lot of time working on villagers over in Blue Haven. But the thing is, if we actually look at the villagers over in Blue Haven, there is, in fact, a lot of villagers, but I don't think he's actually given any of them jobs. And I find that really suspicious because he specifically says he's going to employ more villagers. So I suspect that whatever that key is for, it's right here in Blue Haven. Problem is, I've already done quite a bit of looking around and I haven't found anything. I think I'm at a point now where I'm just gonna have to start digging at walls. Nope. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's just behind the wall. No, already checked here. What the heck is this? I'm seeing stuff down there. I see pistons. Is that a piston door? Hold on, where is this? Oh, really now? Wait, how do you activate this thing though? Okay, I can't figure out how it's activated, but I'm dying to know where it goes, so I think we're just gonna break through. Oh. What am I looking at here? Oh! Wait, this is huge. What is this? Wait, oh my god, it's a villager trading hall. Wait. A villager trading hall, huh? Why? Why is this a secret? I am so confused. What is why? What? So wait a minute, is this because I said I don't like villager trading halls? Is that what this is? He kept this a secret. So let me get this straight. Viking hid all of this from me because I don't like villager trading centers. I don't like the villager abuse. So he's not only abusing villagers, but he is neglecting me of the resources that he's working on. This doesn't feel like collaboration. I just got screwed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've had some time to think. And the more I think, the more upset I get. But hey, I'm a forgiving guy. I wouldn't do anything petty. I've just coincidentally been thinking about how the boat temple could really use some more ornate decorations. And you know, there's nothing more expensive and ornate than netherite armor, which Viking very conveniently takes off before he goes to bed every cycle. So maybe we just, you know. And you know, it is a pretty big temple. You know, if we really want to make it fancy, we're gonna need a lot of diamond blocks. And maybe just the rest of this diamond gear just to, you know, really fill it out. Ah, perfect. That looks so good here, don't you think? Man, it's just such a shame I didn't leave Viking any way to find this temple, you know? I'm sure he'd want to see the new home of all his gear. Ah, oh well, I'm sure he'll figure it out. And with that, I have really and truly used up all the time in my cycle. A very eventful month. I really hope Viking enjoys the temple and, you know, appreciates the donation. And I am feeling rather sleepy, so I'ma go hit the hay. I will see you in a month. Bye-bye!